Do you like a living room that feels cozy, lived in, and actually works for family life, but you don't know where to start? Today, I want to show you how I style a living room in its most simple and practicable form because for me, a home isn't about looking perfect. It's about how it feels when you walk in. But before I go any further, g'day. Welcome back to Homeward, and I'm your host, Toby Anderson. If you like content about family, faith, country living, home, and hearth, then hit like and subscribe and share this video. So, the first thing I always think about is layering from the bottom up. I don't like spaces that feel flat and overly styled. I want warmth. So that usually starts with rugs, sometimes even layering rugs over one another. Ideally, if you can buy a large area rug, then you're already on the money. But one tip I suggest, and in particular, if you're on a budget, is to actually layer many small rugs over one another. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's not Architect Digest, people. Next, in our soft furnishings, I look at cushions. Now, you don't need to spend a fortune on cushions. Places like Kmart, Big W, Target, Home Depot, Walmart, Early Settler, Bed Bath and Table, Spotlight, and Fantastic Furniture sell new cushions for a reasonable price. As a general rule, for a regular two-seater couch, I usually recommend about 4 cushions in total, 2 plain and 2 patterned. Now, to create visual interest, one pattern cushion could be striped or checked or plaid or gingham, whilst the other is usually a floral. It's a very easy formula to follow. Next, I add throws. And did you know that an old blanket, a small blanket, or even some of the softer picnic blankets can double up as a throw? You don't have to break the bank, just use the stuff you've already got. Now, I have a ratio of how many throws I add to a room, and it's usually around 1 throw for every 3 or 4 people. So, for example, if there's seating for 8, then I'll have about 2 or 3 throws in that room. Next is lighting. Having warm bulbs in any of the ceiling lights is a great start. And these days, with LED lights at the base of the bulb, you can actually change its setting and not have to replace the bulb altogether. That's a massive money saver, that one. And obviously, over time, you'll be adding lamps to the space where you see fit, whether they be floor lamps or table lamps. You can trickle them in over time, and they don't have to be expensive. Target and Kmart have some great lamps for great prices. Or you can even go to the op shop and pick up a bargain. The third thing is keeping your core pieces quite neutral. So with your sofa and your larger furniture like wing chairs and coffee tables, keep those calm, and then you can bring in personality through color in your cushions, artwork, and accessories. Just as a quick note, I usually match my cushion colors and accessories to the artwork on the wall. So, for example, I like to have a color theme, and that's where the fun is. But don't be too picky or too hard on yourself. If it doesn't match straight away, remember this is your space. You'll probably find that you'll be able to repurpose your mistakes to other parts of your home. In addition, when you hear interior designers talk about layering a space, it doesn't have to be instant or all done in an install on one day or all done in one go. True layering in its actuality is about taking your time to add one piece at a time to the space. Moreover, if you're on a budget, it's a great way of saving money by auditioning pieces in and out to see if they match your vibe. Fourth, create little moments such as a lamp in the corner, a small side table with something personal on it. These are the things that make a space feel lived in, not staged. And finally, don't overthink it. We're not climbing Mount Everest here, people, or entering the Interior Design Olympics, although that sounds like it'd be a lot of fun. A cozy living room isn't about getting everything perfect. It's about creating a space where you and your family actually want to sit, relax, and spend time together. That's always the goal. Let me know what's your favorite spot in your living room. And if any of this resonated with you, like, subscribe, and share. Be bold, be inspired, and be homeward in your home. And I'll see you in the next video.